My name is Oseni Fatia Yomiko. The impact on computer application technology that the Speed Up Lagos, in conjunction with Ikorodu LG, has proposed to the LGA is a very good one at that, which I learned so much about. Before, I'm not a good fan of graphic design, and when I got here, I know how to do graphic designs. Anything, just bring it, I'll help to design it. And a web designer at that. I'm proud to say that I'm a web designer. Instead of me giving my money to a web designer outside, creating a web for me in the space, I can actually do that on my own.
So, for you and your fellow students, so far, what can you say are other benefits in terms of with what you have now, because you can monetize it? So what can you say about this?
About what we have now at hand with the certificates, I can say we have a good asset for us to make money, not for us to go and do Yahoo or other things or do rituals. This thing that we have, we can actually use it to make money at the corner of our room. So me giving a banner to a printer to help me to print out, I can actually design it. Then printing it out is the money will be lesser than just giving it to you or to the printer.
Now you have said all these things you have said now is a benefit you have understood.
Yes.
What would be your message to your colleagues as you receive your certificates today?
My message to my colleagues is that what we have today, we should value it, we should treasure it, and don't let us just look like I went there, I collect the certificates, and that's all. That's not all. You have to be more practical. As the saying goes, they say practice makes perfection. What you do today, if you not practice it, in the next minutes or hours or days, it's going to fade away from your hands.
So your message to Honorable Wasiu Adesina?
My message to Honorable Wasiu Adesina. Ikorodu local government area is that he should keep the good work he's doing. He's a true man that knows the value of ICT, the value of education at that. As if he did not know the value of education and ICT, he wouldn't have brought us here for the program, for the 2 weeks program. So I just want to say a really big thank you to him. And
how long did the program take you guys?
2 weeks, sir.
As a matter of fact, it's a laudable experience given by the local government chairman, that's Honorable Wasiu Adesina. He has given them a long-lasting financial solution in life, because we're having our programs in Lagos State Employment Trust Fund in 3 folds, and one of it is this micro-entrepreneur startup. So whereby micro-entrepreneur startup, whereby we have a package for them where they can use their certificates to get as much as from 50,000 naira to 250,000 naira. All what they need is their lastra, their national identification card, then passport photograph. So all this inclusive, they are good to go from 50,000 naira to 250,000 without paying anybody any dime. So they are certain that if all conditions are met aftermath of it, they are going to be giving from 50,000 naira to 250,000 naira. And the reason why we have extended this to the tune of 5 million naira is just because if they have started from this financial institution at the rate of 6% interest rate, you can imagine that 6% interest rates at this inflation time in the economy. So if they can judiciously make use of it, it will enhance them to go further to perform their civic responsibility. That's paying for their tax. With this their tax, they can get from 250,000 naira to 500,000 naira. And by so doing, in the long run, that signifies that they will be able to register their business with government. If they were able to register their business with government, that means they are in receipt of CAC certificates and their 10. With this, they can come back to Lagos State Employment Trust Fund with their business, because we measure how viable their business is. If they can go through this trend and achieve this, they can as well get nothing less than from 500,000 naira to 5 million naira from LSCTF. Right now, we are still mounting on Senator Abiy. That's the doing good senator. So we are still limited to 500,000 to 1 million naira. But we surely believe at the long run, we are still going to increase it to 5 million naira at same rates.
So your last message to the beneficiary.
Wow. My last message to the beneficiary is not to take this training for granted, because we've not been opportune in our own days. And if peradventure the chairman in his wisdom has given them this, in addition with financial resolution, the best thing for them is to capitalize on it, materialize on it, so that they can have a reference point in their future benefits.
And your message to the executive chairman for this?
Wow. My message to the executive chairman of Ikorodu local government is just that I will use 3 acronyms from him. He is a compass, talent hunt, and a working class chairman. If not for his innovative, he wouldn't have endowed to go further to perform his primary obligation. And since he has been doing this not only to impart education on them, but to add what we call an entrepreneurship knowledge to them at this stage of them. If they can utilize it, then it will be a reference point in the next foreseeable future. Thank you so much. Akelabi Yusuf Oluwatosin.
I'm happy and exceedingly grateful. On our own part, we are trying to meet the needs of individual, groups, and community to enhance their needs. And this program is to promote knowledge. 100 students are graduating on this program, and they have acquired different knowledge. They acquired knowledge on digital applications and cartoon designing and so many other graphic arts designing, which will give them employment. They don't need to look for employment elsewhere. What they have acquired is enough to give them job on their own. And I want to appreciate the organizer, the Speed Up Lagos, who partnered with us to bring up this program. And apart from this, very soon, the local government is going to roll out 200 forms for GCE to also enable our students to acquire more knowledge. And all this will assist them in their educational pursuit. And it is also showing that we have interest in education. In the next couple of weeks, the local government is going to commission 5 classroom blocks at Salvation Army Primary Schools to also assist the students in that school. Not only the classrooms, we are also going to provide furniture to assist the students to learn in a conducive environment.
What's your advice to those who are still planning to benefit from such a program you have organized?
Yes, it will be carried out yearly. Those of them that show interest, we will list them for the next program of this time.
Some of the skills learned, 2 weeks is sufficient for them. But some of them, like web designing and coding, 2 weeks cannot be enough for them to learn it. Is there a plan by the local government to monitor them so that they know where there are lapses and how they can mend it?
Well, it depends on the level of assimilation. At University of Ibadan, you use 1 week to learn all of this, and it is being captured within a week. So the local government use 1 or 2 weeks. We have to encourage the students to open up their scale of assimilation so that they can grab it within 2 weeks, and I think within 2 weeks they will. Thank you very much.